So my gym has been shut down, and I want to share the story and the journey with you. But like any great storyteller, is you need to start at the middle, you then need to revert back to the very start, you then need to come dramatically back to the middle and continue on the journey. And that's exactly what we're about to do. I want to share with you some real and raw footage of the evening I found out that my gym was going to be closed down, my business was going to be closed down, my livelihood was going to be stopped.
So, the Premiers and Chief Ministers, together with myself, have tonight agreed that there is a need to move to more widespread restrictions on these gatherings in indoor spaces, to be closed as of midday tomorrow. Indoor sporting venues. And I am deeply regretful that those workers and those business owners who will be impacted by this decision will suffer the economic hardship that undoubtedly they will now have to face.
Guys, many of you will be well aware of what I'm about to talk about. Guys, those that don't know is as of day tomorrow, so lunchtime, all gyms are closed. Yeah, which is challenging. This was something that I think anyone, including myself, could have planned, and you know, yeah, today is probably the first days that I can remember where I've actually had like massive anxiety. So where, you know, I was in the car today and I felt I was going to throw up. So yeah, today's, yeah. Which is obviously challenging. I know there's many of you on here who are probably going through, you know, like something, you know, pretty similar. You know, is we are all in this together. For me, is I could lose everything tomorrow. But the thing is, in 10 years' time, is people are still going to be seeing my adverts on Facebook. I remember I used to always watch wrestling. There's like this one wrestler. He'd get knocked down. He'd get his like ass kicked. He'd get people do their finishing moves on him. And what would always happen was they get to the point where they've done this move and they're like, okay, this is like game over. And he'd do this thing where he'd be like laying passed out, and then he'd kind of sit up and open up his eyes. And it's always this big thing. You see, his opponent would always be like, you know, man, like, what do I have to do to to beat this person? Looking at this is like, hey, you know what? That's me. Is at the end of the day, health and fitness is I'm very assured that I'm going to be doing this for a long time. My dream is, you know, in the future to be, you know, speaking at events to lots and lots of people. You know, my goal is when it comes to popularity is there'll be me, and then there'll be Michelle Bridges, Calix Sings, and stuff like that underneath. Whether it takes me, you know, one virus to get. Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm gonna get there. So maybe this for me, you know, in a shit situation, is the gift for me is going to force me to become more creative, to, you know, help serve a lot of people who, you know, want me to coach them. And, you know, it's a challenge now that I have. How can I help X amount of people who want to become healthy and fitter? I didn't get in this to be a group fitness instructor. You know, I wouldn't have spent all the time at uni. I wouldn't, you know, have on the wall, you know, different biochemical pathways there that are involved. I wouldn't be doing this to be a group fitness instructor. At the end of the day, is, you know, I called it transformation coaching to help people live a healthier, fitter and happier life. As lots of people get into PT, they get into the health and fitness industry to make a lot of money and not work. You know, the idea of, hey, I'm going to have an app and I'm going to take my shirt off on Instagram and I'm going to make, you know, all this money and not have to work a day in your life. That's how lots of people get into health and fitness. That's really not how I got into it. You know, I really enjoy this. I spend 99% of my time learning, you know, so then I can teach people. That's, you know, what I do. At the end of the day, is it doesn't matter, is in 30, 40 years time, I'm going to still be doing this in some form. Like, I'm going to still be coaching people, whether it's at, you know, 10 Blackburn Drive or whether it's from people's houses, as I'll still be helping them become fitter, healthier. I'm going to go wind up there, guys.
A lot's happened since that video. In the past 5 weeks, a lot has happened in terms of our team. I had 2 amazing trainers that obviously aren't with me at the moment due to work. I had to close down my gym the very next day, and I was stuck wondering how I was going to pay my general bills And also things such as the commercial lease I have on my gym, which is actually quite expensive. Luckily, things such as the JobKeeper program have come in, and it looks like payments for that will be starting in the next couple of weeks. Negotiations are still in place in regards to my massive commercial lease that I'm still obligated to pay for. And I'm very fortunate that I have a lot of amazing clients that have actually moved with me online, which has helped massively. So why have I decided to share and document this journey? To be honest, I'm not doing it for views or for likes or for followers. I'm doing it for myself. How cool would it be to share a 3-part app? Having a personal trainer, having his gym be shut down due to a pandemic, to then see him break through the adversity and build a massive fitness empire. How cool would that be? And that's what this vlog is going to be about. I'm not sure whether it's going to be daily or weekly or monthly. I'm not even sure of the format. I only decided to actually do it today. But it's going to be me documenting for myself, me going through this massive adversity and then building a massive fitness empire. See, one thing I've learned from the coronavirus is that many of us, including myself, have been playing life way too small. We've been living and executing way underneath our potential. That's one of the reasons why I've embarked on my journey of creating a massive health and fitness empire based around zero fuckery, based around speaking the truth, based around actually helping people. Now let me ask you a question. How cool would it be if someone in health and fitness could make money helping people and not selling bullshit? Is it possible? Is it not possible? Either way, we're going to find out. I'm going to be documenting everything with you. And when I say you, I mean probably myself. Because I'll probably be the only person watching this. But I honestly don't give 2 fucks about that. This is for me. This is documenting a journey of keeping myself accountable to maximizing my full potential. And if you want to come along with that journey, I would love to have you come along. Guys, the health and fitness industry is a joke. It is full of a bunch of cowboys. People selling shit that doesn't work. And you can count the average personal trainer's IQ on maybe 2 hands. Now, it may seem like a dig, but in what other industry can you be so incompetent and make so much money? Well, I suppose there is reality TV. You have the Kardashians, you have Married at First Sight. I suppose you have people that make YouTube videos. Does that make me incompetent? Who cares? Anyway guys, this is vlog number 1 of many of me documenting my journey of building a health and fitness empire. Act 1 is finished. What will happen in act number 2 and act number 3 of this 3-act story?